Hello, everyone. This is the Erica Thomas Show, and we are so excited to have you all today. We have so much news and politics to get to in 1 hour. So much has happened. I can't even recap it all together, but we're going to do it in 1 hour. We're going to get it down. We got some special guests. We got some popular kid for kids in politics, and we have an amazing guest starting off with the breakdown. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's start the Erica Thomas Show. So today in the building, we have Representative Derrick Jackson.
What's up, Erica?
Yes,
how you
honey.
doing?
I'm telling you, he is always polished.
What?
Always looking good, honey.
I'm on the Erica Thomas Show.
Yeah, I did a little bow tie for you.
Oh,
I knew you was going to come on
We're bringing it
with
back.
a bow tie, so I said, let me just go ahead and pop it on out for him. They wasn't ready. They wasn't ready. So, we want to introduce you. He has so many accolades. I mean, Navy SEAL, all these different kinds of things. 1,000 kids in college, in doctorates, getting all these different types of accolades. He has done so many amazing things. But the most important thing that I can talk about today is you are a state representative and you're doing so many great things for Georgia.
Thank you.
I appreciate you coming on the show today.
Absolutely. No, thank you for having me.
People need to see that, like, state representatives are normal people.
Right.
We're everyday people. We definitely don't have someone come in our house and cook for us.
Right.
We ain't billionaires.
Right.
People think that. They're like, oh, you're going home to cook tonight? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
I got to do that too.
Take out the trash, wash the cars, right?
Yes, your wife is like, I don't care what your title is, but your title today is taking out trash.
That's real.
And washing my car.
That's right.
So I love to have my state representatives on so people can see that we are normal people and we listen to hip hop. He was just getting down to the little,
that's what I do.
He was getting down to
that's
it. Show what you was doing.
I mean, you put that beat on.
Put that beat back on. Put that beat back on.
I mean,
they're not ready.
That's it.
They're not ready for you.
They're not ready. This is part of hip hop.
There you go.
Right?
There you go. Are you ready?
Come on.
Hey. I love it. They don't know the bad show work. Get that show to work. Get that show to work.
And then you lean into it.
Okay, do it.
What? Come on.
I love
I was just listening to some Eric B and Rakim on the way here.
See, they don't know. Let's get right into it. So we're going to start off with the breakdown.
All right.
And when we do the breakdown, hey, you like that? Yeah. So when we do the breakdown,
that's off to the DJ.
Boom, the DJ's going great. So when we do the breakdown, we just break down news and politics in layman's terms, so people can understand what's going on in the week. So when people hear Rosenstein, they probably don't even know what that is. Like, who is Rosenstein? What does he do? So we're going to break it down what happened in this week.
Okay, let's do it.
So everybody might know, and if you don't know, that sources leaked out that Rosenstein, which is the Deputy Attorney General, to the United States of America, they said that Rosenstein supposedly is in this coup, because we've been hearing about this whole coup to get rid of the president, which I'm so proud of y'all. Please keep up the fight with that. But he's in this coup saying that every day they are invoking the 25th Amendment. And so, people might not know what the 25th Amendment is, so I'm going to break that down for them too.
Break it down.
So the 25th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution states that if the people in the president's innermost circle, which we didn't see them dropping off like flies every day, the cabinet, which is the cabinet, believe that the commander-in-chief is unfit to hold office, they can do something quickly can be done to legally remove him from office. So again, let me just say that again. The 25th Amendment, which was ratified in 1967, what happens is that the cabinet, all the people that the president appointed, like the Secretary of State, the Secretary of Education, the Attorney General, they can all come together and vote to remove the president if they believe he's unfit. And if y'all don't believe he's unfit, he is unfit. If y'all watching this show, please know that he's unfit. Do you believe he's unfit?
Oh, totally unfit.
He's unfit.
He's not a commander-in-chief. He's completely unfit. But, I'm glad you're highlighting this because it's real. We haven't talked about the 25th Amendment in a long time. Yep. In fact, a lot of folks do not know about the 25th Amendment, but it is real. But it's a high order, though, Erica, because it requires 2/3 of the House and the Senate. And so being that it's a majority party right now, they're not going to vote him out.
So we can't just use the 25th Amendment and vote him out without the House and Senate. We have to have them.
Yeah, you got to have the House and the Senate chamber. So that's why it's a high order. But just having your inner circle, to your point, talking about the 25th Amendment it's got to be unnerving for a president, any president, especially those who are unfit.
But let me say something that is something else that is unnerving, because the New York Times and the CNN, they're the ones that release and saying that sources are saying. Mm-hmm. So if he was to fire Rosenstein, then he would be admitting that CNN and New York Times is not fake news.
That's correct. Because he is also demonstrating abuse of power and obstruction to justice.
Yeah.
So because we are a rule of law, he has then placed himself in a very uncharted territory.
Yeah.
And to do this before the midterm, it just really helps that blue wave, that was tsunami.
Come on, do whatever you want to do.
Right? Because now you have the independents are moving away. So you got about 61% of independents saying, we believe in the rule of law, and when you do that, show of unjust and obstruction of justice, and to the things that they're leaking out, that's problematic.
Yeah, it very is problematic, and I've heard a lot of people in Congress say that we need this president to stay in during the midterms, because we need people to know that this is who your people are. These are who the rest of the people that are running for office. This is Ted Cruz. This is all of your people. And speaking of Ted Cruz, it's a lot. The guy that's running against him.
Beto.
He is a fireball.
Yeah, in fact, it's 45%.
I'm telling you, he might win it.
We're going to flip Georgia, Texas, and Florida.
It's over with.
Oh, yeah.
It's over with.
Yeah.
It's done. So let's talk about it. So we talked about that. I also want to add one more thing. That the president is going around, because he's running for office again. So he's talking about what's going on. He's rallying people. He loves going to rallies because he likes people to say, "Yay, Trump." You know what I mean? Whoever's paid to stand in the back, that one black guy, Anyway, but the point is that at a rally in Missouri on Friday night, the president said, and this is pertaining to Rosenstein, the president said that there is a lingering stench at the justice system that we're going to get rid of. I hope it's him. I hope it's Trump.
But can you imagine the president, the commander-in-chief,
I can't even imagine,
referring to someone as a lingering stench
in our justice system that you appointed? And he's blaming it on Attorney General.
Right.
He's blaming it on Jeff Sessions, saying Jeff Sessions picked his own Attorney General, but you nominated the guy.
Right.
So I don't even understand, but we're moving on from the president. It's like every time I'm on my show, I always have to talk about him, because every day he does something crazy.
All the time.
Every single day, Derrick.
He sounds like a mob. Power is one of my favorite shows.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he sounds gangster.
He does.
Right?
He does sound
he's not as cool as Ghost.
Nah, not at all.
But 45 is gangster.
He might be more like a Tommy, because Tommy just do anything.
Oh, yeah, that's
You
true.
can't trust Tommy. Tommy, at any point in time, Tommy might just slit your throat or something.
That's true. Although Tommy has la-la, so, I'm not sure.
Oh, goodness, we going on to the next one. All right, so we done heard about Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
We just keep hearing about this man, and be honest with you, I'm with the people that are saying, of course, if someone says that they were raped or anything like that, now I love nowadays that we're standing with the victims.
That's right.
Because before they were shunned, be quiet, just like Anita Hill was.
Right.
But I'm just so I don't even know how to feel about him going to jail at 80 years old. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, that it was tough, because I grew up watching Bill Cosby, right?
Me too.
He was like America's dad. Yeah. But as a father of 3 daughters, no woman should be victimized.
Yeah, right.
And there's no room for victim blaming.
Yeah.
Much of what 45 is doing right now. So, yes, Bill Cosby was sentenced today. It's basically life. He's 80 years old.
Well, they gave him 3 years, but that probably might be life for him. Because just imagine, if you're living in the outside world at 80, it's different from living in jail at 80. You know what I'm saying? That's life.
That's
for real, like you said. But, okay, so then I'm going to ask you another question.
Okay.
Let me just flip it on you for a second, okay?
Right.
I'm playing devil's advocate. If we believe that Bill Cosby should go to jail at 80, right, for what he did, no matter whatever it was, if it was true or if it wasn't, Do we believe that Carolyn Bryant, which was the one that accused Emmett Till of molesting her, touching her, whistling at her, and then she came to the FBI and told them that this didn't happen, I lied, and now she's 83. Do we believe she should go to jail?
Right. So, that's a great question. And here's the unfortunate thing. Our cultural wave has moved in such a way, so now you have Me Too, time is up. So you have all these cultural movements that are happening. I think justice should be served, though, because anyone, it cost his life, right? Yeah. Emmett Till's dead, right? Yeah. 13, 14 years of age.
Yeah, and a lot of other people that were around him, his great uncle and all of his cousins, they had to move to Chicago because they were so scared. And even some of them even had to lie because they were scared for their lives. So it caused a ripple effect in a lot of people's lives.
Absolutely. And I think justice should be regardless of how old you are. So she now confessed at the age of 80 plus, she said, she should have her day in court. Yeah. Much like priests. Priests are doing these things to young men down there, grown men. You shouldn't be moved from one church to another church. Yeah. Right?
And then in addition to that, I think you're so right. In addition to that, you never hear a story about a woman going to jail after we just had another story in the news about a football player. And then he was accused of rape, and then she came out, 5 years later. He spent 5 years in jail, and she said he didn't do it. And you have this picture, this image of him, crying in front of the judge like, I told y'all. So should that woman go to jail too? You've never heard of a woman actually serving a sentence for lying about rape. Have you ever heard of that?
I have not. And there has to be something about telling the truth. Yeah. Right? For example, and truth cannot be a double standard or hypocrisy. And so all the young men that came out and said, hey, this priest or this father or this bishop did this to me when I was young. So if we believe them, we should believe women. Right? Doesn't matter if it happened 30, 40 years ago. And I know there's a statute of limitation, but still, if you've been wrong, then justice needs to be served.
Yeah. Just the whole Kavanaugh thing, too. You know, how he's going back to high school. And I had said that on my Instagram. Everybody was going crazy. I think we almost went viral on that video. But I was like, I don't want to be judged by what I did in high school. It was a guy on TMZ, and he said, who wants to be judged by what they do in high school? And it's true. I don't want to be judged by what I should do. I had fights and different things, but I didn't rape or kill anyone.
That's right.
Thank you. So if you raped or killed someone, you should be judged to the full extent of the law. So, this is a whole another context. They can't really say about that.
And here's the other thing. I think if you have evidence, right? And so Kavanaugh's best friend wrote a book, titled it called Wasted, talking about giving all these descriptions of what went down during high school. Then he needs to come and be a witness as well.
Wow. Written testimony. That's written testimony right there.
Yes. And I'm not advertising this book, but it's documentation. Right? You and I are in the business of documentation. If it's on paper, that's right.
Wasted is the name of the book.
The book is called Wasted.
Wow. And it's all about what they did in high school.
It's documented.
You know what? That's a whole nother thing then. Because now we're going from saying, I don't want to talk about what I did in high school. I don't want what I did in high school to really talk about, to really say, this is who I am today. But you are making it like this is it. It's okay to do these things in high school and to do these things in college because the statistics say that, the white fraternity, white frat boys are the ones that are involved in these rape and molestation cases in college. So, it's like a whole family of these discrepancies that are happening, and it's okay.
Well, here's the sad part.
They're saying it's okay. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm saying they're saying that it's okay by publishing a book. You're saying it's okay because I would have denounced my friend the minute he did that. Like, I am not proud of what we did.
But this spirit of entitlement, right, can create that kind of environment.
We might have to put them on the prayer list now. We might have to put them on the prayer list.
So that's the problem.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Well, let's move on to our next story because, we can talk about that all day. There's so many stories in the news about those types of things. But let's talk about fatal drug overdoses. back in the 80s and 90s, of course, we knew crack was, rampant, and nobody was really saying stories of how we could really help because it was a black people problem. But now we're hearing in the news how there's so many different people that are dying of overdoses. I mean, we've got celebrities doing it. Of course, we always hear about celebrities doing it because that's kind of the culture in the celebrities. I mean, be honest with you, I don't see how these celebrities can go for a 3-hour show in red bottom shoes, talking about all night and not be on some type of drugs. There's no way.
They're high on something.
They on something.
Right.
I hope it's Jesus. But if not, I don't know how they do it, Derrick. I have no idea.
It's hard because when you think about, no one should lose a loved one due to drug overdose, right? As you know, my nephew was in the Bobby Brown movie, and I asked him about that particular part where he discovered Whitney was,
Who's your nephew?
Woody McClain.
Okay.
Right.
So he starred. He was Bobby Brown in the movie.
Yeah, he starred as Bobby Brown, and I asked him about that particular part. I said, when the real Bobby was sharing that particular part of the story, he said it was enlightening because you didn't think someone, regardless of socioeconomics, they're doing drugs. And so when you discover that, how do we get them help? Right? And so to your point about crack cocaine, it was in our community. Now meth and everything else is in everybody else's community.
Now it's a crisis.
Now it's a crisis, right?
I'm telling you.
Right,
Let me tell you how it is an epidemic and a crisis. Because in Ohio, now this number is very scary, people. Like, y'all, just go ahead and tune in, turn up your stereo right now. In Ohio, drug overdoses increased to a record number to 4,854 people had drug overdoses in Ohio. 20% rise compared to 2016, but in 2016 they had 4,050. So that's crazy. What is going on in Ohio? So that's what I thought too. And then I did a little bit of research because I was like, okay, 4,000 people in Ohio. What's going on around the world? 63,000 people died to overdoses. 2/3 of that in 2016. 2/3 of that was opioids. Wow. Why, Derrick? Do you know why? Like, what is going on?
Yeah, so I think that's the drug of choice now. Unfortunately, right? I mean, if you think about in the 60s, it was LSD and marijuana, and so as depending on the individual, what they're going through, what kind of crisis, what kind of stressors they're dealing with. If you don't have no coping strategies and alcohol is your flavor or LSD is your favorite or
they need Jesus.
That's
they
right.
Need Jesus.
They need Jesus, right?
Give me Jesus.
I saw a t-shirt saying God is dope.
God is dope. I'm telling you, he'll give you an inner peace that you ain't never felt before in your whole life.
That's right.
The peace that passes all understanding. They don't want to get me. They don't want to get me in there.
But
let me talk about. So I was on. I think I was on. Was it MSNBC or Fox? One of the people I was on, and I was talking about it. And Trump was blaming the doctors, and I was blaming the doctors too. But I also were blaming these pharmaceutical companies because they are pushing for these doctors to make sure that they are prescribing. And giving them, percentages and things like that, prescribing these drugs, and they know that they're killing their people.
Well, we need a holistic system, right? So a medical doctor and a dental doctors, if we have one system, so that way they know that John Doe or Jane Doe is being prescribed medicine.
So if he come in with a toothache, talking about he need opioids, cut him off.
Turn around and get a back problems. And so right?
He done went from a toothache.
Hey,
now he got a back problem.
Absolutely.
Now he done broke his toe.
That's right.
I am done with John.
That's right.
What's his name?
So now
Joe G.
Now you're getting Percocets and all these other kind of volumes. And so we need a holistic system.
We got to do it. Oh my goodness. I know time is running out for our segment on the breakdown, but Representative Derrick Jackson, thank you so much for coming.
Well, thank you.
He spit that knowledge for us.
What?
And he gave us a little bit of beat, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I do.
Yes, thank you.
Keep doing your thing, Erica.
Oh,
Proud of
you. Thank
Much
you.
love to you.
There it is. Well, I will see you on the House floor.
That's it.
There it is.
Pretty soon, in a couple months, right?
There it is. We fight on the House floor, don't we? Not against each
No.
other.
No.
Together.
Together.
They don't want to see us.
That's how we do. We go to the
All
White
right.
House.
Thank you so much. Again, we have Representative Derrick Jackson. How can they follow you?
Oh, go to my handle is, so I even learned the vernacular.
Okay.
My handle is vote, VOTE, the number 4 _ Jackson.
Okay, well, make sure you go
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I'm going to be on Snapchat soon.
There it is. All right, well, thank you so much, Representative Derrick Jackson. Next, we have the prayer list coming up. We got a lot of people on the prayer list, and it's coming. There it is.
All right, thanks.
Thank you so much. This was great, honey.
The
drill sergeant. She is a drill sergeant. I'm telling you. That braid slapped over. One more second, honey. That braid was
the whole braid came from.
All right, let's do a picture. Let's do a picture.
I don't care if you ask me my opinion.
We 2 minutes late.
Anyway.
It's okay.
That's what you do.
We'll be all right.
This is your girl Nicole. I'll be sitting
You need to tell me like when it's 5 minutes. Can you tell me when it's 5 minutes?
30 rolling out. Sucker free with Rashad Richie. Great conversation.
Don't become the sucker.
Do it without the flash,
Do
baby.
not become the sucker of the.
Go ahead. You go ahead,
Okay,
Jason.
wait,
I'm
sorry.
sorry. Perfect. Thank you so
All right.
much, Derrick.
Thank
That was
you.
great. That was
Appreciate
so
you.
good.
Absolutely.
You gonna come on again?
Yeah.
Okay.
You let me know.
You was a natural.
What?
I'm telling you.
Come on.
If you
For
want to
you?
stay and watch the rest of the show.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the restroom real quick.
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay.
Erica Thomas Show. When we break down news and politics in layman terms, where everybody can understand. We start off the show with hip hop and politics, where we might introduce your favorite celebrity, and we break it down to politics. And let you know that it's the same thing as politics, baby. And also, after that, we have kids and politics. Where we bring on your favorite kids stars, and they tell us all about how they feel about politics.
From time to time, can you turn it
Well,
over
we'll
to
tell
me
you
so I
about
know
the
what I'm
fails
looking like?
of the week.
Yeah, sure.
Who
Yeah, this
failed
from time to
this week
time.
in the news, and who do we need to know about? It's all happening at 6 o'clock every single Tuesday.
And please make sure you tell me the
girl
girl's name before she comes
I
in.
got it written down.
So you better tune in. You better tune in. You better not miss it. I mean, you better not miss it.
8,
The Erica Thomas
7,
Show. It's on.
6,
Prayer list.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, when you hear that music, you know what time it is. It is time for the prayer list. Hey, if you didn't make it to church on Sunday, we got Tuesday prayer list for you, honey. You better put your name on the prayer line, because if you don't, I will. There it is. All right, let's get right into it. So, the first person on the prayer list, Drake has canceled 2 of his shows. Oh my goodness, to an illness, which nobody knows what it is. It's a mysterious illness. It might be a cough, it might be a choke, it might be a joke. I don't know. But we're going to put him on the prayer list because we need him to be healed in the name of Jesus by the time he gets to Atlanta. Amen for that. So let's put Drake on the prayer list for that. Now, let me tell you who else is on the prayer list. And this is my favorite one, okay? Because we really going to have to put an anointing over them. Everybody's talking about how the Nike 30th anniversary is huge, okay? Not just huge, but how Trump says it's huge, okay? When I say Colin Kaepernick is getting so much recognition for this new Nike thing, and I almost put some Nike on today, honey. I almost put a check on my bow. Y'all better not know about that. I almost put a check on my bow. Y'all need that. Y'all need that today. That's a counterfeit, but we ain't gonna do that. But anyway, the point is that so much recognition is doing him well. He is about to get his fair due. Why is he getting his fair due? Because the Oakland Raiders and the New England Patriots are talking about putting him on the team. Okay? So that made me want to touchdown. How do you do it on a touchdown? Touchdown, yeah. Anyways, y'all not ready for all that. Y'all can't get all that for free. Okay, y'all be trying to get all my singing for free, and it's not gonna. So the point is that we pray in the name of Jesus that he gets this contract because he deserves it. How y'all gonna take this quarterback, a black quarterback, off the team? It ain't a lot of black quarterbacks, y'all. It's not a lot of them, okay? It's about 2, 3, maybe just one now that he ain't gonna. I'm telling you, okay? How you gonna take the only black quarterback? Okay, I'm not saying only. Maybe the only good one. But anyway, one of the only black quarterbacks off of NFL because he wanted to kneel. Now we kneel down in the name of Jesus and we pray that he is able to get back on one of these teams, which are great teams, okay, in the name of Jesus. Okay, so that's what's going to happen. We already speak it into existence, okay? Now let me tell you who else is on the prayer list. What is going on? We just talked about ICE last week. What is ICE? What is ICE? That is immigration. Okay? Immigration, customs. I'm just done with them. Okay? They are out there locking people up left and right. So let me tell you what happened. The ICE went out and arrested the immigrants. The immigrants came to them. Let me back up. They didn't go out and arrest the immigrants. The immigrants came to them and said, you know what? I want to help these kids that are going into custody. Let me adopt these kids. Let me take them in off the streets. Let me get them, not off the streets, but out of these cages. Okay? And guess what they do? They say, you know what? You're going in a cage too. I'm done with ICE. I am done with them. But guess what? I almost put them on the hit list, but we ain't gonna do that. We put them on the prayer list. We are gonna pray for these immigrants so that they can get these children out of these cages and put them into a good home in the name of Jesus. So we put Drake on the hit list. We put the Oakland Raiders on the hit list. And we put ICE on the hit list. And we have one more. Oh, well, see, my producers always be putting me some ratchet stuff. They always try to give me a little ratchet stuff to just put it on. Okay, this is breaking news. Okay? A DNA test said a California man was 4% black. Now he wants to qualify as a minority business owner. I'm done. I am done with his 4%. Okay? I'm 4% white. Okay? Do I qualify? No, I don't. Okay? I am done with that. So let me tell you what I'm talking about. His name is... He was born in Sacramento in 1963. And it has a birth certificate that indicates that he has Caucasian parents. But on down the line, y'all, on down the line, he is 4% black, okay? And he's got Native American. You know, everybody trying to say they got a little Indian in them. You know what I'm saying? When you see my edges, they say, oh, I got a little Indian in me. I'm done. That does not mean that I get the Native American scholarship to go to college for free because I got a little Indian in my edges blood. Y'all heard how I said that, edges blood. So we're going to put him on the prayer list and my edges blood on the prayer list because I am done black. For minority business. You know how much we got to do to go through to be a minority business? Okay, we didn't want to qualify to be minority business. We want to be majority business. But you talking about you want to qualify to be minority business. I'm putting you on the prayer list and the hit list. I'm done all together. But with that being said, we are done with the prayer list today. Please come together and pray in Jesus' name. When you go to Wednesday night prayer meeting tomorrow night, make sure you specifically pray for Ralph Taylor with his 4% of black. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4% of black. And there is our prayer list, honey. I just want to just get the spirit. In the name of Jesus, I lift him up. Y'all don't make me get out of this chair. Hey! Okay, there it is. Y'all can get me sweating in here. Now, I ain't got no church fan. Let's move on to the hit list. Are we moving on to hip list? Okay, we're moving on to hip hop and politics. It's so much stuff to get done, so much stuff to be said. Now, we always talking about how hip hop and politics moves together. Okay? You can't have one without the other. People don't believe it, but it's the truth. So here on Hip Hop and Politics today, Rihanna, Riri, okay? She is now an ambassador for Barbados. Okay? And Barbados. I don't really have a Barbados accent, so I'm not going to even try. But anyways, the government of Barbados has appointed the pop star Rihanna to the position of ambassador extraordinaire. So not just ambassador, y'all. I want to be a U.S. ambassador one day. But she is not just an ambassador, but she is an ambassador extraordinaire. Okay? So what does that mean, y'all? What does that mean? She's an ambassador extraordinaire. What does that mean? That means that she receives a diplomatic passport, which is huge. she gets travel privileges and diplomatic immunity. So if she does something crazy in another country, they can't arrest her, y'all. So she can just jump out in front of the White House and twerk team, and y'all can't arrest her. Okay? Because she is an ambassador extraordinaire. Her duties include promoting education, tourism, and investment. I want to say, go ahead, Rihanna. Go ahead. Let's listen to her quote. She said, I couldn't be more proud to take on such a prestigious title in my home country. She said it is a statement released, and it's released by the Barbadian government that she is proud to represent her country all over the world. So let's go ahead and give a round of applause. She deserves a hand clap for being an ambassador, baby. That's huge, baby. That is huge, huge, huge. And so we want to make sure that not only are we promoting all of our people, but I want to take one time out in between hip hop and politics, and I want to promote the RIDE conference. Okay, so we have the RIDE conference coming up. Yep, promote it, because I'm speaking at it. The RIDE conference is coming up. It is going to be on Friday. Many different entrepreneurs, CEOs. They got Mona Scott coming. She's going to be doing a pitch contest. So if you think that you have the next reality TV show that's going to hit TV, then you need to be in that pitch contest. It's free to join. Make sure you go to ride.rollingout.com. Also go on the Facebook page for Rolling Out. Submit your video. Tell them why you think that you should have your next reality TV show, whether if it's about real estate, if it's about dancing, it's about living your best life. Okay? You need to make sure you submit that. And then I will be doing something like a TED Talk. Okay? Yeah, thank you. Look at that. I appreciate that, y'all. I appreciate that. Yep, me. I will be doing something like a TED Talk, talking about how do you be a national TV host. Y'all see me on MSNBC. Y'all see me on Fox fighting it out with all these other crazy people on there. So how do you become a national TV host? So I'll break it down for you, give you some of my tips and secrets to make sure you get yourself on TV in the next label. We got a lot of people, Rashida, Damon Dash. I mean, the list goes on. Dion Cole from Blackish, which I love him on Blackish. So many different people that are going to be Charlamagne the God. So many people that are going to be there. And you want to be in the place. So go to ride.rollingout.com. Now, I'm just going to put an extra story in there because I want to talk about this. Everybody knows, I don't know if everybody knows because everybody doesn't know this because when I heard about it, I didn't know. Steve Harvey's show has been canceled. Okay, look, everybody in the studio. If y'all, I wish I could have got the reaction to everybody's face in the studio. They looking like Steve Harvey's show been canceled. Yes. So a lot of people have saying it's due to the result of him being a Trump supporter. You know, his ratings have went down since that. That's what people are saying. People are also saying that it's due to, a lot of different things. I'm not even going to put it out there because I love Steve Harvey. I love his daughters. I love y'all. But at the end of the day, the truth is that they're canceling the show. Now, does Steve Harvey have 1,000 other things going on? Yes. Is his pockets going to be hurting? No. Okay, Steve Harvey is going to be promoting things all over the country. He still has Family Feud. He still has his Steve Harvey talk show in the morning. So he has a lot. He really could retire if he wanted to. He's sitting on a lot of money and doing a lot of good things for the people. But yes, and who is going to be replacing him? Anybody know? No. Kelly Clarkson from American Idol is going to be having her own show in some markets. It's LA and a couple other markets already. Her show's already launched. So we'll see how Kelly Clarkson does on her show. Is it a cooking show? Is it a regular talk show? I really don't know. But she's got the 3 o'clock spot from him. Now, the other thing I want to talk to before we wrap up, I know my producers are going to tell me we got to wrap up and go to Kids in Politics, which is coming up next, is that everybody, we talked about last time how Apple, the next phone is going to be $1,500. Okay, y'all might want to say it's going to be $1,449, whatever. But that's still $1,500 to me with taxes and all that. And, they're going to add on all that stuff, 911 calling, who I never really call anyway, but that's $7 a month anyway. But the point is that Apple is going crazy. They got a $1,500 phone. They already released it. XR, XS, it's out there. And then they turn around and turn down Dr. Dre's show. So Dr. Dre was going to have a show on Apple TV. It was going to talk about his life. And they turned it down because it was too violent, too many sex scenes, too crazy. And so they turned it down. They're trying to be like Netflix. Apple is trying to move over to Netflix and Amazon because they know that's where the money at, honey. Ain't nobody watching cable no more. No more. So they're like, we want to get the money too. But they don't want to be like Netflix because they want to be censored. Okay? So they want to be censored, but they want to make the Netflix money. So I don't know if Dr. Dre is going to say, I'm going to Netflix now. I don't know how that goes, but they did turn down the Dr. Dre show. So next coming up, we are going into kids and politics. I know I dropped enough knowledge for you, but we have an amazing kid coming up. And I'm not even going to tell you who it is yet, but she's done so many great things. She's been here. She's been there. She's on a popular show, you know, and even though my show is popular too. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, she is coming up next. So y'all need to get hyped up for my next guest on Kids and Politics. Y'all know we like to have a lot of fun on Kids and Politics. And these kids smart nowadays. Honey, they know what's going on in the world of politics. So don't touch that down. Stay on Facebook Live. Stay on rollingout.com. It's coming up next, and there it is, Kids and Politics up next. Make sure you check it on out.
Okay, so
That was good. That was a good filler. Make sure you don't get in front of the camera.
I was trying to
Just make sure it don't get the back of your head. That's all I'm saying.
Was I in it? I don't think I was.
Hey, sweetheart. Sequoia. Okay. So you do dancing? Okay. Okay. What you want to show? What's the name of the show? And where is it on? What's the name of your no, what's the network? What's the name of your dance group? I need a Kids and Politics.
Okay, well, how much time we have got?
Oh,
it should have been on that
1 minute, 5 seconds.
Okay, and then just remember to speak right in the mic, okay?
Sequoia Williams.
Just blocking her face now.
Good? Yep. Show me what I look like.
And this your boy Cognac.
You look great. You look fine. I'm just trying to get this shot with the
Bring it, right?
We talk all things relationship every Tuesday
From 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
on Rolling Out.
It's on what TV? Lifetime.
Rolling Out Live via Facebook.
What's the name of your group? Deja. I love you.
Deja Vu. And then when you speak, just speak right in the mic.
You know, Kids and Politics is not going to take me all the way out.
15.
You know that, right? Make sure you tell her in her ear to go to me before we go, because she's going to step off the lead.
And we're coming back to just you. While you're introducing.
3, 2, 1.
Hello, hello. And we are back on the Erica Thomas Show. And we are at my favorite segment, Kids and Politics. Yes, Kids and Politics. Oh yeah, they know exactly what's going on. And so on this edition of Kids and Politics, we have Sequoia. Yes, let's give it up for Sequoia. You are so cute.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Now Sequoia is awesome. How old are you, Sequoia?
11.
11. Oh my goodness, you look 27. I'm just joking. No, you look 11. You look 11. I like when 11-year-olds look 11. Okay? I am tired of these 11-year-olds looking like they're 25. 16 and looking 27. I'm done. But anyway, Sequoia, you look 11 and I love it. Shouts out to your mother. You are beautiful.
Thank
okay?
you.
Now, Sequoia, let's give her a shout out. Let's give her a shout out. There it is. Shout out to Mama. That was for Mama. That clap was for Mama. Okay? And so, Sequoia, you are on the Lifetime series Bring It. Okay? Do you bring it?
Yes.
You be bringing it. I exactly be bringing it always, honey. I am excited about that. So tell me, what is Bring It about, and what do you do on Bring It?
Well, on Bring It, what you do is you go against a team. You don't argue. You just leave it all on the floor.
What? You leave it all on the floor because you be wanting to argue with them sometimes. You say no. So you dance battle other teams. Okay? And you leave it all on the floor and you say, you know what? I don't even care if you're looking at me crazy. I'm about to dance till my socks fall off. Is that what you do?
Yes.
You gonna give me a little move. What you be doing?
A lot of things.
Okay, she's like, I can't do it in the chair, Erica. Oh my God, I can't do it. But I know. I watch the show. Sometimes I do. And when I do watch the show, it inspires me to want to just jump out of my chair and just do a little, you know what I mean? I'll be swinging your hair. I don't really have any hair, but I'll be wanting to swing a little something. My little edges be swinging in the wind. But I love it. I love it. I love it. I love seeing young people do amazing work. And you're doing a great, what's the name of your dance group?
Deja Vu Purple Dancerettes.
You gotta say that slower, honey.
Deja Vu Purple Dancerettes.
Okay. And so y'all are they around 11 years old or it varies?
It varies.
It varies? Okay. So you're not nervous at all when you're dancing? You like, no, that's your element, baby. When you dancing, it's everything, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's get into some political questions then. This is my element. So I'm about to bring you into my element. And then you going to bring me into your element. After the show, we're going to do a little dancing. Okay. You ready?
Yes.
You going to bring it?
Yes.
You going to leave it all on the floor?
Yep.
Okay, there it is. Okay, so tell me what you think. If you could make any law, okay, which means you could make anything that everybody has to do mandatorily, what would that be?
I have no clue.
You have no clue. What do you like doing? Just say something. Say, you know what? This one thing I want everybody to have to do on Fridays.
Go to practice and do what you gotta do.
So everybody got to go to dance practice on Fridays.
Yep.
In your world.
Yep.
Okay, honey. We got a whole world of dancers. Okay. So on Fridays, everybody go to dance. But you know what, though? To be honest with you, if everybody did go to dance practice on Fridays, we all would be skinny. We all be cute and slim like you, honey. I need to start going to dance practice on Fridays. I lose about 3 pounds every Friday. The way y'all be dancing on that show, honey. My sweat, my little edges will be sweated out. I'm just joking. I'm messing with you. Okay. So the next question is, if you could teach the world something, I know what you're going to say. If you could teach the world something other than dance, what would you want to teach the world?
Teach them how to spin on their head.
Spin on their head? You know how to spin on your head?
Yep.
Oh my good. That head don't even look that big. Oh my goodness. You know how to spin on your head? Wow. That is crazy. Oh my goodness. So at what age did you know that this was your thing?
6 years old.
6 years old? You just popped out, just started dancing.
I just downloaded this app called Musically and then started dancing and then just got getting followers.
Wow. How many followers you got on Musically?
19.2K.
Wow. And people just sitting around waiting for you to dance. Okay, so let me tell you something. We have this thing I came up with, was it last week I came up with it? It's another dancer. Her name is Janae. And she been on the Ellen Show. She danced with Beyonce, a couple of people. And we are going to do this thing called the Vote Challenge. Okay? And it's this week. We're going to practice this week now. They're going to be on Friday. Make sure it's on Thursday because I know you got to practice on Friday. And we are going to do the Vote Challenge at the Capitol. It's going to be a dance. We're making it up from scratch. Okay? And we're going to encourage people to do the dance and then go to the polls and vote.
Gotcha.
Representative Derrick Jackson, you gonna do it with us? Oh, so y'all said we said this on air now. Representative Derrick Jackson gonna do the vote challenge. He already started back there. I can't even do it. So we are going to do the vote challenge with you and Janae and maybe another little celebrity kid. Okay? Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, you gonna hit it with the elbow? What you gonna do? How you gonna hit it? Give me a little something.
Hit him with that spin.
Hit him with that spin. The head spin?
Yep.
Oh, we going viral. We going viral. Oh, my goodness. Can we give a nice round of applause for our amazing guest today, honey? She going to hit him with that spin, honey. Thank you so much for coming on today. You were amazing. And tell people where they can follow you.
Follow me on Instagram by Princess Koya, PRINCESSKOIAH.
And they going to see that head spin on there?
Yep.
You going to teach me how to do it? I don't know. I got too much meat on my bones, my head, I don't even know. But anyway, we're going to try it. We're going to try it at the Capitol. You promise? All right. Boom. There it is. Thank you so much for our guest on Kids and Politics. With that being said, honey, we're going to transition it right on to a commercial. And right after our commercial, we are going to talk about Ask Erica, because I know y'all got plenty of questions to ask me, and we didn't get to all the questions before last time, but this time we're gonna get to the questions. So if you got questions, hit us up on rollingout.com, hit us up on Facebook, hit us up on It's Erica's Instagram, The Erica Thomas Show, wherever you want to hit us up, and make sure you are sharing this video. If you look at this video right now, share. People need to know what's going on around the world in layman's term. Hit it.
Did you know 30 million people have been diagnosed with diabetes and 75 million with high blood pressure? Let's talk about the importance of food.
Let's do a video.
50 years of scientific research have shown that garlic, when taken in the right amount, can help to lower blood pressure, sugar level, and cholesterol, all while providing energy. How? Through cleansing, regulating, and replenishing the blood. Garlic alone is
And if you
powerful.
can give me those pictures tonight, so I can post
I'll
them.
put it.
What are we at next? What time is it? That's what I need.
List and ask Erica.
Man, we killed it.
Yeah.
Yes, for
I'm
sure.
gonna, it's a couple people that's been shouting us out, so I'm gonna write their names down.
Okay. And Haley, you've been sharing, right?
I shared it on my Facebook. What is that right there?
Where we at now? How many views we at?
Who knows?
The hit list is first.
What time face are they gonna be?
Oh, I didn't do the hit list?
No. We got some dangerous music.
I got it.
Move this out.
Hey, you heard this one before? Yeah. Oh, okay. You kinda young.
Made us slam, walk.
You got some of those people who've been commenting. I'm trying to see. Because I was gonna write their names down.
Alright.
Y'all, we have not cut off yet, have we?
Nope.
God is good. Jason, you good over there?
I'm good.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, you got Latoya Thompson.
5.
What she say?
4.
So proud of you.
3. 2.
John Sanders.
Write it down and send it to me.
3. Oh my God. I'm sorry. This thing's not logging. 3, 2, 1.
And there it is. We are back with the hit list. Which I say every segment is my favorite part, but I love the hit list because I get to go all more people because they be doing crazy stuff. Anyway, so at the top of the hit list, I don't know if y'all heard about this. When I was reading through my stuff, I had to go down to get this story. But y'all need to hear about what's going on. This is crazy. So we always talk about politics and how people smearing this person and smearing that person and all stuff going on. But let me tell y'all what's going on in Arizona. Honey, they're doing crazy stuff out there. So there's a Democratic candidate, David Brill, okay, challenging Gozar, which is a representative out of Arizona's 4th district. He has an ad out. Are y'all ready for this? He has an ad out with 6 of his opponent's siblings in the ad saying how you shouldn't vote for their own brother. Oh my goodness, I can't even believe it. So let me just recap that for you, break it down just one more time so you can get it. 6 angry siblings are saying in an ad against their own brother how they should not vote for their brother. Now, let me just tell y'all something. They've been knowing this man for years, okay? And so for them to say, don't vote for my brother, oh my goodness, I can't even believe it. And so what is the man saying? So what has Gozar done that is so terrible that 6 of his siblings are up against him and saying that it's okay to not vote for my brother? What has he done? I don't know. But one thing I will say is they're talking about, look, they slammed him on Social Security issues, on health care, on water policy. You got to be really mad to talk about water policy on an ad. I mean, you got to be mad. Unless you in Flint, Michigan, for you to talk about water policy, you got to be really, really upset. So these 6 siblings went on national TV, recorded a commercial against their own brother saying that he needs to be out of office. Oh my goodness. I can't even believe that. And for that, Gozar, you are on Erica's hit list. Boom. I'm telling you, I can't even believe that these 6 siblings will go up against their own blood, flesh and blood. And what did he have to say? Did he say, oh, I can't believe they do it? He said, well, all 6 of my siblings don't like Trump, and they're liberal leftists, so that's why they're doing it. Are you serious? These are your people. I cannot believe. I really would like to be a fly on the wall to see what this Thanksgiving dinner and Christmas, Kwanzaa, whatever y'all got going on. It's probably not Kwanzaa, but anyway, whatever y'all got going on, I want to see what that's like in the Gaza household. Okay, that's why y'all on my hit list. I'm moving on. So let's go on to talk about something a little bit lighter than politics. Let's talk about Super Bowl. So everybody's mad. Everybody's mad here and there. Now, I'm happy that the Super Bowl is coming to Atlanta. Will the Falcons make it through? I don't know. I don't put my trust in the Falcons. I put my trust in Jesus. But anyway, the point is, will the Falcons make it to the Super Bowl? I don't know. But if they do, we are like, what's going on? Why can't we have young bloods, yin yang twins, Little John? Why are they not doing the Super Bowl? It's Atlanta. So, I don't know why, but when it was in Texas or when it was in other places, nobody really talked about why Texas natives are not in the Super Bowl. Nobody even talked about that. But not saying that we can't talk about that, but nobody talked about that. But now that it's Atlanta, and I guess we are the Mecca hub of music, so everybody's upset why they're not in it. So when it came out that Maroon 5, not Maroon 5, why I'm saying Maroon 5? It is Maroon 5. When it came out that Maroon 5, which is one of my favorite artists, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I love, she will be loved. She will be loved. Yeah, y'all know I do that. Y'all know they gonna put me on the next album. Anyway, why is Maroon 5 the Super Bowl? It's going to be on the Super Bowl. But people don't know. But let me say, Maroon 5, they did earn their dues. They really did. They really did earn their dues. And I'm not putting white against black. I like Maroon 5. And I would love to see them on the Super Bowl. I'd also love to see some ATL people on the Super Bowl so I can do my A-Town stomp while I'm watching the Super Bowl. Hopefully I'm in the building. Anybody got some tips, let me know. But, and then they're talking about Cardi B. Cardi B wants her own segment. Then people saying, why does Cardi B get to go have her own segment? She don't even have a whole full album, but she does have a full album, but she don't have more than one whole full album. Beyonce had like 12 albums before she was on Super Bowl. But people talking about all these different types of things. Who knows? Who is going to be added next to Maroon 5 on the Super Bowl? Let's talk about it next week. Hopefully it'll be confirmed. Now, the next thing is on the hit list. Now, who we put on the hit list because of that? We are putting everybody that's mad about Maroon 5 being at the Super Bowl, they're on the hit list. Okay? So if y'all mad about Maroon 5, I had to rewind it back for that. Don't hate on Maroon 5, honey, just because they didn't show up at your surprise wedding. Okay? Don't be mad at them. But for that, people that are mad at Maroon 5, y'all on Erica's hit list. Boom! So then let's move on. It's a lot of different controversies over the actress. I think she was from the Jamie Foxx show. Was she from the Jamie Foxx show? Yeah, the girl from Jamie Foxx show. Jamie Foxx's girlfriend. Fancy. Actress, I don't know how to say her name. It's Garzel Bunufeze. I don't really know how to say her name. Anyway, we're going to call her Fancy. Fancy from the Jamie Foxx show. Everybody knows Will Smith's birthday. When was Will Smith's birthday? Today, which is today. Happy birthday, Will Smith. We love you. She posted a picture kissing Will Smith. Now, this wasn't just like a kiss on the cheek, like, mwah, pop kiss. This was kind of a little exclusive, you know, maybe a little X-rated, something that Apple TV would not allow on their TV. So, I don't really know, but everybody's kind of upset about how she posted her kissing him, talking about, happy birthday, boo. Well, I don't know how she said it, but that's how we feel like she said it. You know what I mean? It sounds like she said, happy birthday, boo. And so everybody is like, what in the world is going on with her? Does she not know that he is married to Jada Pinkett, which has an amazing body? I don't know if y'all saw that picture she posted the other day with her body, her daughter's body, and her mom's body. It is whatever they are on, I want to see. Okay, whatever they own, let me, if it's a flat tummy tea that they own, somebody please send me some, okay? But she posted the birthday kiss. I'm looking at it right now. The Shade Room said, wait a minute, fancy trying to catch some hands or what? Okay, because y'all know that Jada Pinkett is thugger. Okay, you know, she used to ride right on back with Tupac. Okay, so if she rolled down with Tupac, you know she a thugger. So I wouldn't be messing with her. But anyways, the whole point is she's on the hit list, okay? Because you can't be posting with somebody's man. Because if somebody posts with my man a birthday kiss from 12 years ago, talking about happy birthday, boo, I might come for you in a legal way, okay? So anyways, but that Fancy is on our hit list. Boom. Okay, we moving on because we got some Ask Ericas. There's a lot of people I want to shout out to. Latoya Thompson, you said go girl. Thank you so much, boo. A couple of other people said thank you. I want to shout out to you. Thank you so much for watching the Erica Thomas Show. Keep watching. If you're watching it right now, make sure you share. Because some people that ain't there need to be there. Okay? So put it on your page. But let's move on to Ask Erica. And if you have any questions, make sure you put it on the rollingout.com's feed. Make sure you put it on your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. My producers are looking at it 24 hours a day. So this says, hey, Erica, or you can call me Representative Thomas. That's my proper title. But anyways, how do I persuade my friends to vote for the midterm elections? They always say, why is it important? I can just vote for the president elections. And this is at Lauren Marie. Lauren, let me tell you something. If that's your real name, who knows? But Lauren, let me tell you something. It's so important to vote in these midterm elections. It's so important to vote in every single election. Because local elections are way more important, I say, than presidential elections. They are just as important or even a little bit more important than the presidential elections. We are about to vote on a new governor for our state. We have Stacey Abrams running against a man that said he gonna put all the immigrants on his truck and leave them off. And then let me tell you something else how it's important. People don't understand how important your vote is. Okay? I have a representative that I know that lost by one vote. One vote. Okay? That is craziness. And you could be that one vote. Do you want to go down in history saying that you were the person that didn't make it to the polls and the crazy person is now in office and now you can't get any services, any roads done, your roads are messed up, your services ain't done in your county, nothing is going right for you because you didn't vote. So no, your vote matters. Today is National Voters Registration Day. You need to be registering somebody to vote. And in addition to that, October 15th is early voting. So make sure you go out and vote for me. Okay? And everybody else on the slate. Okay? Because it's so important that we vote and keep our people in that we love and kick the ones out that we hate. There it is. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in to the Erica Thomas Show. Thank you, Representative Derrick Jackson. Thank you, Shakoya. Thank you, everyone that came on. If you're watching this right now, make sure you share it. Make sure you like the Erica Thomas Show on Facebook, Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube, where we break it down into 3, 4, 5 minute segments where you don't have to watch the whole show on our YouTube, but you can see the highlights of the show. But you better watch the whole show too. But anyway, we have the amazing Jason Blair. He always is knocking stuff out for us. Yep, that's him behind the camera. Knocking stuff out for us on our YouTube page, making sure that it's there. So tune in to the Erica Thomas YouTube page. Also, follow us on Instagram, the Erica Thomas Show. Follow us on Facebook, on Twitter. I have Twitter fingers. Yes, I do. Okay? And make sure you follow us. In addition to that, if you want to catch me live and in person, make sure you come to the RIDE conference this weekend. Friday and Saturday. Yes. Catch me live in person. Yes. I like a clap for that. Catch me live in person at 11 o'clock. I'll be at the RIDE conference at the Loudermilk Center downtown Atlanta. I will be teaching you and telling you how to be a national TV host. Yeah, that's me. A national TV host. Make sure you come on, ride on out. It's Ride. Get your tickets at ride.rollingout.com. Don't tell me the tickets are too much, because let me tell you something. The knowledge and the things you're going to get at the conference is worth more than money. Okay? There it is. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys. If there's anybody that wants to be on Kids in Politics, you got an amazing kid, you want to be on Kids in Politics, hit us up, the Erica Thomas Show at gmail.com. That's another Erica Thomas Show. Love you guys.
Still rolling.
That was great, guys. That was great. That was great. Hey, intro, metro, whatever that you saying. Erica Thomas Show, like Erica Thomas Show. You better watch it all day. Hey, are we still rolling? Let me know. Hey, cause Erica Thomas ain't no hoe.
Let me go head on with the flow.